Cole Beans, later coined as the governor by your high school football team, and lately you'd like to tell us that you are the machine. Of all these names that we have called you over the years, our favorite name for you is Son. You have brought us nothing but joy since that cold December morning that you were born. We have shared so many memories over the years, from kinder music, which you did love by the way, to camping trips, even once we put our tent up in the backyard for Jesse and Reeves, mission trips, ball games, calculus lessons, in which you told me I was like the Charlie Brown mom and you could not listen to me anymore, to impromptu dance lessons, dance classes, parties that we would have around the house. Oh, and I can't forget your favorite memory of me, or perhaps like a bad parenting story, when you like to share how I left you outside with the snake that was in our garage. I truly am sorry, and I know no matter how many times I apologize, you will never let me live that one down. Years down the road, when it came time for college, no matter how hard your dad and I tried to persuade you to stay in Arkansas, you had your mind set on Mississippi State, thanks to Miss Julianne. To say hindsight is 20/20, and I'm so glad that we let you follow your dreams. It was such a great experience for you, and you have made so many lifelong friends, as you can see by looking around this room tonight. It was a great experience for you, and you met the love of your life. Catherine, I can remember exactly where I was when Cole told me about you. He was home for a break, and we were on our way to Natalie's track meet. He was telling me about what was going on in college when all of a sudden his tone changed. And he said, "Mom, I have met someone, and I think you'll really like her." And he went on to tell me how genuine, smart, and beautiful you are. I had never heard him talk of a girl like that before. Of course, several outings and date parties later, we got the chance to meet you, and we could see why Cole was so crazy about you. With your beautiful eyes, inviting smile, and easygoing personality, we knew he had met his perfect match. To our beloved son, Cole, and new daughter, Catherine, we hope that you always find reasons to laugh together, even when times get tough. Always remember to communicate with each other no matter what, and keep Jesus first in your lives. We love you both. Cheers to the happy couple.
If you know me, you know that most of the things I do, I worry about for at least a few days in advance. But this one was different. I have worried about this for many weeks, actually. When I finally had an idea, I had to stop studying for my biology of animals exam to top it out. And if y'all know, that's a big deal. But honestly, for Cole, I would stop about anything except trying to be his second mother, which I'm extremely good at if you ask me. My mom and I make a good team, but Cole would probably disagree. Anyways, back to the speech thing. I was trying really hard to think about what I should say about Cole. Should I tell the story about the time we were wrestling in the living room and he made my nose crooked forever? Or the time we were playing Barbies and he decided decapitating them was better? All the times Reeves would come to my room to play with me because obviously I'm the cooler sibling? Or the times Cole would claim that supper hurt his stomach, but he would instead spend an hour in the bathroom with the iPad and come out about 10 minutes later after the kitchen was clean? Or the times we would practically kill each other trying to get the tube on top of the pontoon. There have been lots of times that I've had to show you who was the boss. Like all those mornings you got swung at because you wouldn't leave me alone. But none of those examples seem very fitting. One memory that specifically kept coming to mind was my first day of kindergarten. Sorry. I was riding the bus to the high school to meet up with my mom and Cole. I remember arriving at the high school, and then I remember seeing a young man running down the sidewalk screaming, "That's my little sister. She's supposed to get off here. Stop. That's my little sister." I'm not sure if he did this because he was scared of what Mom might do to him because he literally had one job, or because he genuinely cared. But I'm going to say the second option. To me, this sums up the Cole I know. Loving when he wants to be, protective when he needs to be, and caring if you just about scare the pants off of him. FYI, Catherine, I'm very good at this, so give me a call. I say all this because I want Catherine to know the full extent of what she's getting into. All jokes aside, Catherine, I think you're the perfect match for Cole, and I cannot wait to see y'all live a life full of happiness. I love you both.
I'm Reeves. I'm the best man. I think the only other time I've seen Day Day and Natalie cry was at my graduation.
Long time coming.
Me and Cole grew up together with Jesse here, and I did enjoy playing Barbie with Natalie. We had a lot of good memories together, me and Cole. And when he called and told me and Adeline about Catherine, he did. He was genuinely happy, and I could tell. And we got to meet him, and we've done plenty of things together, and I'm so glad that y'all are coming to Truman with us, and that we get to live the rest of our lives together. I'm proud of you, buddy.
I'm Jesse, the other best friend. So I will have to agree. We had a bunch of memories together, me, Reeves, and Cole. But none really compared to the day that Cole called me to tell me that he'd met someone, Catherine. And it was a change in his voice. You know, he's such a subtle guy, but you could just tell he was happy. So I appreciate you because it numbered our time with him, but I know that he's found his better half. So thank you.
Cole has been like a son to us. He's always been a part of our family. He's turned into a fine young man and has always made great decisions. And the latest decision was asking Catherine to be his wife. And we want to welcome her into our family too, just as much as Cole has been a part of our family. And we're so proud of both of you, and that you have let us be part of your life and part of this celebration. And we could go into a bunch of childhood memories, a bunch of vacations that we've shared together, and different things like that with him. But I don't want to run into any of that.
Come on.
We just, y'all don't want to know a bunch of the stories. Like the time they took a seed tote and made a swimming pool out of it. And things like that, just to let me relax and breathe and everything, and let them be themselves. But we just want to God to bless y'all and all of your endeavors that are yet to come in life, and just God bless everything.
But it's for a good cause, and that's what it's called. My name is Robbie Cummings. I'm also known as Cole's favorite roommate. I have the privilege of living with Cole for 2 years here at Mississippi State, which means I have 2 years of worthless farming education locked in here. I didn't even ask for it, but I got it. When I graduated, they even gave me a minor in agriculture. That wasn't the only thing I got from living with Cole. I got 2 years worth of laughter, joy, growth through really hard times, growth in my faith with Christ, a brotherhood, memories that will last a lifetime, unlimited sports podcasts, and a best friend. To this day, I don't know how Cole and I became friends. We're in the same fraternity, but I seriously have no idea how we became friends. I believe those are the best friendships you can ask for, the ones where you just become friends for the heck of it. Knowing Cole means I got to and continue to get to know his family. Cole loves his family, and man is he proud of them. And he should be. Natalie, he loves talking about his little sister and all your accomplishments. Sometimes I even think he looks up to you. Mr. Paul, I learned early on that you really are his best man in his life. And he always speaks highly of the dad that you are and the traits that you instilled in him. He told me to say that because he wants a new truck and tractor. Miss Dana, I believe and also know that Cole looked for love in a girl and a woman that resembled the kind of love that you provide for your family and your marriage. And that gets me to Catherine. Catherine, since living with Cole and since you came into the picture, I've gotten to see you dedicate yourself to him. I've gotten to see y'all work through difficult times, but also see y'all thrive during really good times. I've seen Cole pursue the girl of his dreams and make sure that she knows he'd do absolutely anything for her. I look at Catherine and I see a humble, quiet-spoken, God-fearing, passionate, driven, and gentle woman. I see what any guy could ever want. I can say with full confidence that Cole has found his true love in Catherine. I really mean it when I say Cole and Catherine will always be a part of my life, and I'm so blessed to know the two of them. I can't wait for the life that is ahead of y'all. Keep your eyes on the Lord, make daily sacrifices for each other. Cole, place Catherine ahead of yourself, and Catherine, place Cole ahead of yourself. Continue to be the best version of yourself, not for your own personal gain, but for each other and to honor the marriage that God has given you all. I just want to finish this off by reading a verse, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 7 through 8. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Cole and Catherine, I love the both of y'all, and I'm so pumped to see y'all get married tomorrow. Cheers to you.
I don't really remember. I don't know if I Cole entered into our lives. He was there when I got here. But since the moment I came into this world, he's been like a brother. He's always been there. I'm very thankful for all the memories I have with Cole. Holding Reeves down when I beat him with a Chinook. Standing up to Reeves because I was too little. I think Cole always had my back. Cole is a lot of the reason why I am the man I am today. He's been there and he's helped shape me just as many other people in this room have, and I'm very thankful for him. I'm very thankful for Catherine.
So I'm going to speak from the mic for the rest of it. If you don't know me, I'm Peyton. I am one of Catherine's good friends. So Catherine and I met her freshman year, my sophomore year through recruitment. We were both Kappa Deltas, and I don't remember the first time we ever exactly met. I can't pinpoint it, but like Robbie said, that's kind of the best friendship you can hope for. I do remember meeting her at some of the new member events, I guess, and her, Amanda, and I, and some of our other friends just really clicked then, and we were inseparable since then. We went to every date party together, we got ready for everything together, and it was everything you could have hoped for and more. Then we had Big Little, and Kat and I were both twins, which was so funny, and I remember the Snapchat she posted. We were actually all looking at all of our memories last night, like going down memory lane. It was super sweet. But she posted on it that Amanda's been replaced, and we thought that was so funny. Then COVID hit, and we were kind of like, we still kept in touch, but it was all on the phone. Then we came back and we all lived in the house together, and being with each other basically 24/7 was so sweet, and those memories are so precious to me. And I hope they are to Catherine. She's someone who always went to church with me, and she's someone who kept me accountable in my faith, which has been, I'm so thankful for that. Went to every game together, and those are memories that I hold dear to my heart too. But my favorite are just the late nights we spent laughing all the time. But we were in bed probably by 10 p.m. because we get a cat, she goes to bed before it's dark. And you won't hear back from her until the morning when you're still asleep. So, but I'm very thankful for her. She's the person that we would always show up to every function and we'd be matching. We'd have the same shoes on, the same pair of pants, same color top, and we'd be like, well, you know, this is why I guess we were twins, Big Little day. And I've always told her she's my yellow in a person. And what I mean by that is when I think of yellow, I think of sunshine and joy and happiness. And I think all of those things represent Kat so well. She is just pure joy, and any room she walks into, like, the vibe of the room is just lightened, and you're like, okay, everything's gonna be okay because Kat's here. She is funny, and she doesn't even mean to be. She has this contagious laugh and smile about her that makes you want to just laugh and be yourself and have a good time. And honestly, she's the person I can tell anything and everything to, and she's the person I go to whenever I need any type of advice or anything. She is just all things good and anything you really want in a friend, and I'm so thankful I have her as one of my forever friends. But the day Kat told us about Cole, I'll never forget it because she had a different sense about her. She was very calm, but still joyful. It's really hard to explain, but she just felt so much herself, but she was also so excited. And I loved seeing her like that. She got so giddy when she would talk about him. She'd be so excited to see him. And it was just so, so sweet. So Cole is someone who's so special to Kat and to all of us. We hold him dear to our hearts, and he's just as great as Kat. All the things I said about Kat, I could say equally about Cole. He is also pure joy, and he's also very funny. I know your friends won't tell you that. I really can't think back and remember a time of college without Cole and Kat. Like, they have been inseparable. It's still a sense where she hangs out with us, like, without him, and we're great, but they are perfect together, and they bring out the best in each other. So, Cole, thank you for making my best friend so happy. It means the world to me. And just remember to keep God at the center of your marriage always, which I know y'all have no problem because y'all are so strong in the faith. But I wish the best for y'all, and I know y'all have great things coming, and I can't wait to celebrate them with you. So let's raise a glass to Catherine and Cole. Cheers. Cheers.
Hello everyone, my name is Amanda, and I have the unique honor of being Catherine's older sister by 1 whole minute. And yes, that 1 minute counts. As her twin, I've had the privilege of knowing her longer than anyone else in this room. Catherine has always been my best friend, my roommate, and my most trusted one. It's really good one who understands me. I'm quoting every single line in our Twilight movie marathons, sampling and ranking every restaurant in Starkville. Life with Catherine has been a constant adventure. I can honestly say there's no one else that would have wanted to share so many incredible memories. When Catherine first told me about Cole, her protective instincts immediately kicked in. I was ready to grill him. He knew just how precious my sister is. But it didn't take long for me to see what Catherine right knew. That Cole was the one. They complement each other so perfectly, and I couldn't be happier to see her marry someone who makes her so incredibly happy. Catherine and Cole, I love you both more than words can express. It's such an honor to stand here today to celebrate this new chapter in your lives. Here's to a lifetime of love and endless memories together. Here's to the universe.
You did. I had to. I'm Brent. I'm Reed's dad. What the whole group here. Cole has been in my life ever since he's been alive, and I'm changing the mood a little bit here on the swimming pool thing. She said I had been spraying for about 24 hours, and I come home and Cole. So we're planting cotton. And these pro boxes come with seed in them, they're square. And they've got insecticide on them. And I come in to fill up my sprayer, and they have made a swimming pool out of it. And I pull up, and I'm having an absolute fit. I said, "What are y'all doing?" You're just... Yeah, trying to keep it cool here. You're gonna get killed. Oh no, Dad, we reached it out, no problem. I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." They had lined that pro box with polypipe, which is plastic, which is pretty smart, and they were just swimming away. And I said, "Man." Anyway,
I lost my stuff, but it was pretty inventive. But Cole and I have plenty of other stories, but we won't go into that. But I know when he met Catherine, his demeanor changed. And I knew when I met Catherine for the first time, I knew she was the one for him. And it's a wonderful thing, and I'm glad you are joining one another, and I am proud to be a part of it.
At this table, there's probably 200 plus years of marriage. All these gray-headed people, we've gone through most of it. And we probably could give you any advice you need on any subject. But the main thing I want to do is I want Cole, look to that lady on your right, and make her the spotlight of your life forever. Everything you do will be for her. Catherine, I want you to look to the guy on your left, and your life is dedicated to doing everything you can for him. If y'all will be first in each other's lives, you'll be sitting at a breakfast table with great nieces and nephews getting married. So raise a glass to this
Hey everybody, my name is Harris Mason. I'm one of the groomsmen here. I've known Cole for the past 4.5 years, ever since I've been at state. Cole was my big brother in the fraternity, and that's kind of like a mentor position. It's been such a great joy to have Cole in my corner for the past 4.5 years, have him by my side through thick and thin, through the bad times and the good times. I've enjoyed being a part of Cole's life for the past 4.5 years, and getting to get all my frustrations out on the CSA sports with him. I've truly enjoyed getting to know you and Catherine for the past 4.5 years, and I'm so glad to be a part of this weekend. I just want to thank y'all so much.
Brother in the fraternity, and again, that's a mentor role. And you laughing at that? But what was funny though is when I was Cole's big brother, and I got to know Cole a little bit, I got to know more. And again, it's a mentor role, and I kind of thought to myself, like, well, this kind of sucks because he's already pretty mature. Like, there's not much I can mentor to him. And Cole, just as I got to know you, there's so much about you that is so admirable. Many things that when I like to think of myself as a man, you embody that, and you do it well. As I got to know you more, and as I got to know Catherine a little later, I immediately met Catherine, and I said, Cole's a great guy, and he's out of his league. But Catherine, I thought you were wonderful, and I've always loved the way that y'all loved each other. And when we think about marriage, seeing it as the example of Christ loving his church, I believe y'all can do that. I believe y'all can do it well. And I pray for y'all as you go forward. And all these people in this room, it's obvious so many of them poured into your life, are here for you, I'm here for you. All of them are here. We want y'all to do well. We want y'all to do great. We want y'all to love each other. We're here for you through that process. And I'm happy you're here. Thank you.
And as all good friendships start, ours did on a drive down to New Orleans, and very similar to what Jones was saying. I remember, it was an odd situation. Ended up having to go down there for a formal, in more of a risk management role, and Cole was happy to join me on that. And at the time, I was like, all right, 2 years older than Cole. I got to instill some wisdom, talk about, hey, he wants to ask me questions about the fraternity, talk about things. It literally took. By the time we got to the Canes and Jackson, I was like, I need to stop talking and start listening. Because Cole Bingham is a hell of a lot wiser than I am. But no, in all sincerity, from that moment on, I have been very blessed to have Cole as one of my best friends in this entire world. A complete sounding board, dependable, compassionate, just incredible human being altogether. And I know all of those attributes are going to translate into him as a husband, him as a father. It's just, and I'm so excited to see that. So, again, cheers to the Binghams.
Always count on Cole to be there, protect you. Paul had thrown out some levee gates a couple of weeks earlier, And mine and Cole's job was to come along and pick up those gates and put them in the rice ledgers. Well, we pulled up to one. I jumped out. Cole had the shovel. I picked that gate up, and there was 7 snakes on each gate. I told Cole to get them. He threw the shovel between my feet and took off running. And when I caught up with him, I told him I would get even. So I'm getting even with him. God bless you.
For those of you that don't know, I'm Andrew Stevens. I have the unique opportunity of being one of Catherine's really good friends and one of Cole's good friends as well. I've known Catherine since 2nd grade when we both moved to Tuscaloosa together, and known Cole since freshman year of college when we both came into the fraternity together. Had the unique opportunity of also introducing them. So I have been thinking about a speech for a few weeks. Put it off, all the way until this morning, still put it off and never prepared anything. So, I would just like to say that I'm super proud of both of y'all as y'all about to get married tomorrow, but also proud of y'all on the 2 people that y'all have become over the years and getting to know y'all. But yeah, here's some Bingham.
Yeah.
My name is Graham Leslie. I'm actually Crumbie's big. No, I'm just kidding. So I actually had the privilege of meeting Cole before any of the other guys. Day 1 of New Maroon Camp. We're sitting there in the Coliseum, and our mentors, our group leaders, or everyone go around the circle, introduce yourself, and I say my stuff. We're all going through the group, and I hear I'm from Truman, Arkansas. I have no idea what that is. I'm from Atlanta, so I've never been out there. But Cole and I became good friends through that, and we've shared a lot of memories. Going through formal rush together, discussing how great Lambda Chi was and how Fiji was awful. And getting to talk about life throughout the last few years, and ranting about, of course, Mississippi State sports, school, other guys in fraternity who we didn't like, Andrew, and hours upon hours discussing Andrew. But one thing that I know he never spoke badly about, and something that he could go on and on about, was how great Catherine is. And how special she is to him, and I'm sure y'all have had the same conversations with her about how great a guy Cole is. And I always like to reflect and think back about how you surround yourselves, and those Bible verses, iron sharpens iron, and man sharpens man. Like, Bingham is just one of those guys that you always want to have around because he makes you a better person. And I know everyone in this room has influenced you to be the man you are today, and I'm sure you've done that for everyone else around here too. So, congratulations, love you both, and can't wait to see what y'all do.
The first time we hung out with Cole and Catherine, we dropped them back off at the Lambda house. They shut the car doors, and Riggs looked at me and said, "He better come back to Truman." And my response was, "He better bring Catherine with him." We absolutely love you both. And when I moved to Truman, leaving my family and friends behind was so scary, because what if I can't find friends that I can mesh with and grow with? But we found y'all and others. But you inspire me so much, Catherine, just your personality and just the way you live your life. And we're so glad that hopefully we'll be together forever, raise kids together, and have our whole lives together. Thank you so much.
Kyle, I don't know what you did, but if she can endure Disney trip with our family, you got the one.
Angels and a lot of bulldogs. Loving you both. We know that you all have a special place in both each other's hearts, and you will make it forever. They'll state, and we love you.
First off, Paul and Dana, just an awesome rehearsal. I think the food Carson, are they in here? Hey guys, thank you. Hart and Catherine in the back, they did an excellent job. I thought the food was outstanding. First of all, let me thank all of you guys, all of our guests, family, friends, for coming and spending your time and weekend here in Stark Vegas, celebrating Captain Cove. Hopefully everybody have a great time, and hopefully the weather will be good tomorrow, so we'll see. Hopefully so. First off, let me talk a little bit about Kat, which Kat's, we've always called her Katie Bug since she's little, so she's our bug. Probably the first thing I'd say about Catherine, and I guess Andrew and some of the other ones, Caitlin, that have known, and Amanda that have known Catherine since she was little, is just, thank goodness she takes off after her mom, because she's just incredibly intelligent, right? Catherine's just really, really smart. But it's always kind of amazed me, as smart as Catherine is, and she's got not only books, and she's got common sense too. But the one thing Catherine has always struggled at is navigation skills. There's no clue to navigate. I think Amanda will definitely verify that for sure. It always just amazed me. But Catherine's just great, just fun to be around. Just has an awesome personality. Or you just look into her eyes, she like kills you. I think just with her beautiful eyes that she's got. Cole, the thing I say about Cole, gosh, I still remember Cole's first visit to visit us in Tuscaloosa, and of course we hit it off right off. I mean, we talked about farming, Mississippi State. I mean, we just hit it off really quickly. And the thing I probably remember most, I guess, is look, Cole can talk to anybody, I think, right? I mean, he's just a great communicator. But the first thing I remember, Kelly and I talked about this after that first weekend, is we think Cole's the one. So, but just awesome. Look, we're so happy for you and Kat, and just look, from an advice standpoint, you've heard it a lot tonight, but again, keep Christ the center of your life. I would just also add to you, be willing to forgive each other, and forgive, and be the first one to forgive in any situation you have. And that'll pay you a lot of dividends going forward. So with that, again, I want to raise a glass to toast Catherine and Cove, and congratulations. And we're looking forward to celebrating you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Cheers.